welcome to our program. My name is Chris and I have Melissa with us. How are you, Melissa?
Hi, Chris. I'm doing well. How are you today on this rainy day?
I am good. I'm dry and comfortable and excited for this program. So I'm going to go ahead and hand things over to you, but I will be here in the background and let's have some fun.
Great. Take care, Chris. Hi, everybody. My name is Miss Melissa, and I am your friendly librarian here in the realm of Hillsborough County, where you all are. I hope you want to come with me on an adventure, and I hope that you're ready to join me here. I promise you are going to learn something new that you've never done before. We're going to look at some things that you can do with your school lunch number, and that's what we call your hall pass at the library. It's not actually a piece of paper, it's just your school lunch number with your password 4321. Some things you can do in our library buildings or on the computer like you're doing with me. I hope you'll come along, and I don't know why it says pets on here. I guess I'm just really thinking about pets right now, so I'm going to turn my camera off. I'll come back later. And hopefully you guys all really like animals, because that's all I've been thinking about lately, I promise you. Maybe you have been too. All right, guys, take care and let's get ready for our adventure. All right, so first, you are quite wise to choose to be here with me right now. You're at the place where knowledge is formed and transformed after all. But I really don't know that much about you yet. So I'd like to learn just a little bit. I also want to make some book recommendations to you because it's the library. So I'm going to ask you, what do you like best, or what are you in the mood to read? Are you in the mood to read like something that's kind of fantasy, or something that's a little bit more like real life? And I'm going to select a poll for you. I want you guys to vote and let me know what you guys are gonna vote for. All right, very nice. Oof, we are at a tiebreaker. I'm gonna ask someone in the chat section to, okay, very nice. I'm not lying, you guys. Like, honestly, you guys were definitely all selecting that you wanted, half of you were selecting that you wanted fantasy, half of you selecting that you wanted real life. I'm going to go ahead and choose a fantasy for us. Fantasy for kids. As you can see, I do have 2 books for you. Maybe let's narrow it down a little bit more. And like I said, I have pets on the brain, so I'm going to ask you, what fantasy animal would you rather have as a pet? Would you rather have a fairy horse, or would you rather have a dragon? I think I know what I would like. Okay, this was definitely not a tie. I'm a little bit surprised. I would have pegged all of you for being fairy horse fans, but instead we have got some dragon fans. So let me tell you a little bit about this book. This book is called Dragons in a Bag. It's by Zetta, Elliott. In Brooklyn, basically like Tampa, 9-year-old Jax joins Ma, a curmudgeonly witch who lives in his building, on a quest to deliver 3 baby dragons. I'm sure they are adorable, to a magical world, and along the way discovers his true calling. So this is for people who are ages 8 to 12. It's available as an ebook on Libby or Access 360, which, if you don't know, is 2 of the ways that you guys can get ebooks here at the library. And of course, we have many copies of this book in our buildings, like where I am right now. I am going to show you some pictures of our building later on, so get ready for some excitement. Oh man, now I really want to be with some pets right now, but that's okay. We're gonna definitely go ahead and buckle down, you guys. We're gonna start this journey. I think you guys are gonna make some great choices, so let's do this. No more distractions. No, oh man, you know what? I do apologize. I've got a little bit of, I just want to get this out of the way, you guys. Like I said, I am going to show you some new things, but first, you all seem like you have some really good advice and you've got some really good judgment since you're here with me after all. I want something fluffy or furry that I can pet or cuddle with. Cats are my favorite, but I'm allergic. Something about a hamster or dog. So I'm going to ask you guys, like, what would you like to have? What type of pet should I, your librarian, get? Please go ahead and vote and help me make a decision, you all. Whoa, okay, that was fast. 100% of you voted. I am very sorry, rodents, hamsters, mice, guinea pigs, you guys all selected choice B, dogs. Okay. Choice B, dogs. I just want to tell you guys, with the Hall Pass, you can get 3 books from your local library. Of course, if you get a library card, if your parents say you can get a lot more. But with the Hall Pass, that number that you already have, you guys can find and get 3 books or CDs or DVDs from the library buildings. I don't know if you all on this picture that I have, do you guys all see like a book that I could check out if I wanted to just get in the mood for my future pet dog? Oh, I see that we have someone who has a puppy and she's a crazy floof. That's very cool. So if you want, let me know if you see a book here on the screen that looks like it might have a dog on it. Because you know we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books to choose from. And yeah, you can always use those ebooks, but sometimes you just look at a big shelf and you find something that you really want. Well, let me show you what I found when I was looking through my library. I found these 3 books, Howliday Inn, Doggy Duties, and Puppy Academy Star on Stormy Mountain. Maybe this looks like a puppy you know, or a dog you know, or something like that. But these are 3 great books that I found within 2 minutes just looking at my shelf in the library. So you all should come and visit me and check it out. And of course, I do want to let you guys know something else. Does anybody here speak Español a little bit? Sí? No? Okay. Well, I do want to tell you all, you can find some great books en Español. For example, La Gran Aventura de Pitucón o De verdad que podemos cuidar de tu perro. So please come and check out a lot of your library branches, not all of them, but a lot of them will have some Spanish books for you all to practice. So many people here, right, in Hillsborough County speak Spanish, and I just wanted to let you know, you guys can check them out if you speak a lot of Spanish or if you speak a little bit of Spanish and you want to try it out, okay? So let me go ahead and see if we have any questions before we continue on our journey. All right. I think we're pretty good so far right now. We're gonna go ahead and continue the journey. And I promise I'm going to focus on your adventure, you guys, your adventures. So we're gonna continue it and I can't wait. Okay, last thing, I know I said it was gonna be your adventure, but I really wanna keep exploring this pet thing. Like I really, really wanna keep exploring this pet thing. I don't know about you. It seems like you guys like animals too, but I'm really not sure. So I'm gonna ask you another question if you're ready. Do you wanna talk a little bit more about pets, or do you wanna talk a little bit more about other library resources? I am really curious to see what you guys say. Like, yes, you wanna talk a little bit more about pets, or you wanna move on and you wanna do some others? Okay, I sense some pet craziness going on here because again, 100% of you voted that you want to keep talking about pets. Don't tell my bosses, okay? We're just gonna keep talking about pets. You know, maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do that with the library though. Okay, so I found a way to kind of do this. We're gonna go and take a look at World Book Kids, which is one of the resources, again, that you can access with Hall Pass. It's like an encyclopedia. When I was a kid, about 100 years ago, I would just open up a big, huge encyclopedia book that probably weighed more than your head. And I would have fun just looking at the black and white pictures that were in the encyclopedia. No joke, that's really what I would do a lot of the time. But luckily for you, and luckily for me, now that I'm a librarian, it's a lot more fun to do other things. So let's check out a little bit with World Book Kids. And I'm gonna go ahead and change my screen, and we're going to go to our library main page. Now, there's a lot of ways to get to World Book Kids. You can go to the Kids page. You can go to Learning and Research. Let's go ahead and take a look under Services tab and Kids for this one. You can see all the great things that we have for kids of all ages. You know, probably since you're here, I bet you're super library users. Maybe you can be my librarian someday, or a friend's librarian, or a little sibling's librarian. Hopefully you're going to find something useful here that you can tell people about. But I do want to tell you about World Book Kids. It's a world of facts to explore. And this version is the version that's kind of just right for the ages that are here. We've got people ages 6 to 12. So World Book Kids is great, but there's also a World Book for kids that are a little bit younger. And there's also, when you guys grow up a little bit more, there is World Book Students when you are writing your papers. Right now, like I said, it doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. We are going to take a look at the world of animals. So if you look at the world of animals, you can take a look and find facts and pictures and sounds like recordings of dog barking all around here. And a really cool feature of World Book Kids is that you can actually compare animals. So for example, I know you guys, nobody really liked hamsters here, but I'm going to just show you a little example, and I promise you, you're going to learn something new. So you are going to. We are going to compare hamsters to dogs. All right, well, anyway, usually you can compare and find out which one you like most. But let me show you a little bit about something about the hamsters. Here, you can find the quick facts. You can also find the name of the group of hamsters. Like, what would you call a pack of hamsters? Well, you would actually call it a horde. You can go ahead and take a look and visit the article as well. Lots of great pictures of very cute pet hamsters. Maybe you will change your mind. And you can also get more information about this topic in Spanish, in French, and you can get more advanced information in student. You can also find the citation for the article. And let me just show you, just in case it works now, the article for dogs, which is a little bit more in depth. You can see a lot of videos, a lot of pictures, how to take care of dogs, how to groom them, feed them, interesting facts. Hear a dog barking. Hopefully your dogs don't bark too much if you do have a pet dog. But in any case, that's a little bit about what you can do with the animals. Also, there are a lot of other great things that you can do in World Book Kids. There are activities, there are games, and let me just show you what you can do with the games. There's a lot of different types: crosswords, sorting, matching, multiple choice puzzles. But if you want to just look at all the animal games, you can definitely do that. So any subject that you are interested in, you will find something great to do in World Book Kids. Listen, I know you're just kids, but one of the great things about growing up and learning how to do things with the library is you will spend a lot less money so that you'll have more money to spend on your, what else? On your pets. So let's see, how are we doing here? Have you guys ever used World Book Encyclopedia? Oh, so I do see we have some questions. Do I have a pet? You may see a picture of a pet that I may have at the very end of this program. Thank you for your question. And maybe I have a hamster, that's how you say hamster in Spanish, or maybe I have a perro, and that's how you say dog in Spanish. So you see, we're already learning things. A pack of hamsters is called a horde, and we all know how to say dog in Spanish now, perro. What does the first Spanish dog's name mean? Well, I'm not sure about that question. That's a little bit advanced. Wow. In any case, I'm glad we all have pets on the brain. Like I said, please do not get me in trouble for just talking about pets this whole time. I hope you are learning some cool new library things. So let's continue the journey. Shall I be serious? Shall I be serious? I don't know. I don't know. How am I feeling? Oh, there's some more pictures of some cute animals that could be pets there. I guess I was feeling a little bit goofy. So let me just ask you, how are you guys feeling? Like, you can select A if you're down for this, you're loving the pets, you're loving the animals, or you can select B if this is a little bit goofy for you and maybe you want to have another library guide instead, or you want to know how to get another library guide. After this program ends, let's see how you guys vote. Look at that. We have got a bunch of animal loving, kind people in the audience because you all selected 100% that choice A is good for you. You are feeling good. You are ready to continue and you're happy here. Well, let me tell you something though. You're not always going to be happy to just be talking about pets. And sometimes some librarians may be more serious or what have you, and you just want to get a second opinion. And you definitely can do that. Oh, don't you guys love my little friend that I have a picture right here? That's what you can do when you go visit the library in person, you guys. Your librarian's going to hand you a big old library card, ask you to pose, take pictures. You all can get stickers, talk with people, ask them about their pets. Maybe they can show you a picture. I don't know. But another thing that you can do is go to the Ask a Librarian when you want a second opinion, or if you just can't travel to the library, and if you're not here in a program with me, obviously. So let me show you guys how you can get there and what you can do to ask. So I'm going to go again, and you can just go to your main library page, everyone. You just scroll right on down to the bottom, and you can ask online. Here you have our logo. You can text, you can chat, or you can email librarian. I promise you, my audience, as good as you are, you will always be better if you ask more people for more information. And those librarians are going to be so happy if you use the service and you want to find out a little bit more, like, what does the first Spanish dog's name mean? Which is one of the questions that somebody asked here. So I don't know, have you ever used this service before? Go ahead and type and tell me if you've used it before. And if you haven't, I challenge you to ask them and tell them Melissa, who is obsessed with pets, says hello. Okay. I don't think anyone's used this service before. Wow, Chris, that's really interesting. Well, we're not using the service right now, obviously, because you guys are with me and we are pet obsessed crazy people. We've already talked about that. So let's go on back here. Maybe I'll have some more cute pictures of animals or pets. I hope you like the cute picture of my friend though over at Sulphur Springs. That's where he is with all the books behind him. And I do think if you take a close look at that picture, there's a picture of a dog on one of the books right behind him. I hope you can see him. All right, so it's just time to get a little bit more serious because sometimes it's time to get a little bit more serious. So let me ask you now, and I promise I'm going to be serious this time, you guys. I promise. Do you sometimes get homework that maybe it would be easier if you had some guidance, or maybe if you knew you could like ask a question and everything, you might feel better about it? I don't know. Let's see what you guys all say. It is a serious question. You're taking longer to answer this question because you know it's a serious question. Okay, a little bit longer. Yep, not everyone's answering this question yet. Could it be easier? I don't know. Would you like to use some free resources? I don't know. Oh, we've got something in the question. Ooh, not yet. Well, you know, everyone's going to grow up here, right? Grow up and get more serious. So the really great news, and this is going to be something that you can use your whole life, is a service that we have. And it looks like most of you guys did choose A, that you do sometimes get homework. That is maybe a little bit challenging, or maybe you just want to get a second opinion. And, you know, as school progresses, you're going to have more and more, you know, homework, classes, questions, preparation for you to make in your future, even as an adult, questions with your careers. tutor.com, and like I said, you guys can go off and you can tell your friends or family or anything like that, because it really is for all ages, you guys. It's one-on-one live tutoring. It's for students, it's test preparation, it's got a lot of subjects. I'm going to show you guys a little bit about this. I told you I was going to get a little bit serious, and I do not play around all the time. I just play around most of the time with the pets that I have. So let me show you how you can get to tutor.com, and you don't have to make an account to use tutor.com. You can get there from the same page that I was showing you before, right? You can get there from the services tab. You can go there, you select kids, and then right there you're going to see homework help. If you ever forget that though, if you ever forget how to get there that way, there's a lot of other ways to get there. And one of them is you just go to learning and research, see all resources, and you can scroll down until you see the T, or you can just click on the T right there and you'll see tutor.com. Now remember what I said, you don't have to make an account actually to use the service. You can connect with a tutor right now. You can submit a paper for review, drop off a math question, take a practice quiz. Really what you want to do is you want to click right here. You want to close because you don't have to make an account. You can just drop off a question, and you can get your tutoring during after school hours until midnight, 7 days a week. So it's not a service that you can use during the school day because you guys are all in school, right? And I hope you love school, by the way. But afterwards, when you've got that super serious homework, you can select the topic that you want help in, maybe math help. And you can select what kind of help. Maybe it's pre-algebra, elementary math, middle grade math. You could select world languages, Español, Francais, Deutsch, or Italiano. And, you know, any language that you're studying in school. Study skills coaching, getting organized, taking notes, setting goals, things that we can all use at any age, even without any homework. And for people who are adults, they can get job help, they can get GED help. And when you guys are getting ready to take some of those standardized tests like SATs and PSATs, you can also get help and you select your grade. You know, for study skills, it's 9th grade and above, apparently. But for math, you can select a lot of grades. Even like a little kindergartner could be using this, you guys. So I know that there's plenty of people that you can talk to about this service. Have them ask a question and you can connect with the tutor. And if you do select a write tutor, you can attach your file as well. Let me see if I've got any questions right here. I don't have any questions yet. I hope you're not all too disappointed that we haven't been taking a look at, you know, the pets and stuff, but hopefully after this, you guys will all go and explore the World Book Encyclopedia or your bookshelves at home or the bookshelves at the library. Come visit me, come visit any of your local libraries and find lots of great stuff. But let me go ahead and continue the journey at this point. Hopefully this is something new that you learned. And for continuing the journey, really what I'm going to be doing is showing you a picture of my pets that are right there. Well, actually only one of them is my pet. Maybe you guys can guess which one. Is it the hamster? Is it the dog? I don't know. So that's the end of our journey right now. And I do have a question here about if I have the pets. I hope that you can see the beautiful little dog that's right there. I definitely have pets on the brain. I was just kidding you guys when I said I wanted you to help me pick. I already picked. I have a beautiful dog. My dog is a licker. He likes to lick a lot of things. He licks hands, he licks legs because he's very short. And he does a lot of things like that. The hamster that you see on the screen is my friend's hamster. She adopted a hamster that was pregnant with 10 babies. So now they have 11 hamsters. But I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about pet life at the library, but also, most importantly, the things that you can do with your library card, aka your hall pass if you don't have your own library card. If you're a student here at Hillsborough County Schools, you can definitely go here or any charter school. So I had a lot of fun sharing things with you. Yes, I agree. It is a cool hamster. Thank you for that question. And I don't know if you guys have anything else that you would like to ask about. but now is definitely the time to ask a question if you have it. And remember, friends, you can always come hang out with us, hcplc.org/events, in the library or online. We are definitely here for you. And go ahead and use that Ask a Librarian service. Go ahead and ask all the other things. But first, I do have one last poll, one final question to ask you. What is your favorite resource that you are going to tell other people about? Something that you think other people would think is the cool thing, or something that was the most useful. Ooh, nice. All right, so some of the selections got more. World Books Encyclopedia definitely got a lot of that. Yes, I agree, it's really great. The compare animals feature is really handy. You can also compare cities and things like that. So much to explore on World Books Encyclopedia. And also tutor.com, such a useful service. You're going to be using that for years and years and years. You're welcome on behalf of our libraries. Wow, what a cool group of people. I love that you were all so willing to go on this animal journey with me. It made me really happy. So I think that about does it if we don't have any other questions.
I think you're right. That was fun. I don't see any other questions in the questions section. What a bunch of great information you shared. And your dog is very, very cute. I have a dog down here on the floor, but she's asleep, so I'm not gonna tempt the fate.
That's right. We have to be responsible pet owners, Chris. That is very true.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you, Melissa, and thank you everyone who joined us for the fun. And we hope you have a great evening, and we look forward to seeing you at the library and at future programs.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. I had so much fun. I hope your puppies don't chew anything. I hope you have a lot of fun at the libraries. Thank you so much for being with us. Take care.
Oh, have a great night. See you soon.
Good night, everyone.